Hello YouTube, welcome back to the video, and today we're going to be playing Doki Doki New Eyes, which, if you don't know what it is, then you should go watch the previous videos. Last time we left off, we had the trip with Sierra, which was fun, and then we have to come here and see if her mom's home. We'll see now. Silence. I can't hear anything. The house is totally silent. I'm home. No answer. No need to be disappointed. I'm not even that late yet, is it? It's not even past midnight. She said she'd arrive late. I can't just do something else. I can do just something else in the meantime. I feel my phone in my pocket. I sort out photos I took today. I sit on the couch with my phone in hand. Before I had to look at the pictures, I decide to text Monica. I need to tell her how amazing this was. In fact, I have to thank her for supporting me in the idea. Maybe I won't have enjoyed such a day if she and Natsuki hadn't given me courage to ask Sayuri. I composed a quick text message for Monica before finally opening my gallery. All the pictures are there, some blurry, some too bright. I'm going to look at them one by one until I get the best of it. Until I can do the best I can. This trip needs to be something I'll remember. I don't know why, I just feel like it's some sort of kind of significance. Okay, Jesus, I not speak well today. Okay. 100 deleted photos, 200. I only keep a few. It's hard to find a picture that reflects the perfect atmosphere of the waterfalls. It's easy to take a picture, but it's much harder to take the picture. My finger suddenly freezes. This photo shows Sierra looking at the rise and the sunrise reflecting in her eyes. She looks magnificent. I'll show to her this one as soon as I'll see her on Monday. I'm sure she'll love it. A few days later, I'm finally done sorting everything. I saw it with a relief as I look at all the pictures again. I turn off my screen and I look at the dark room. I glance around and the clock indicates that it's 3 a.m. Still no news from Mom. I should be going to sleep, but just a little longer. If I don't find something to keep myself busy, I'll fall asleep. I want to be there when Mom arrives. I get up from the couch and stumbling. My legs really didn't like today's walk. Today I'm going to write a poem. If there's one thing that wasn't lacking at your falls, it was inspiration. I grabbed my bag, getting a notebook and a pencil as usual. I opened the notebook and I read a few words to what? Something. Oh, I pressed too fast. This is not good. And a few words to get started. What could I write about? Everything a little blurry in my mind. I tried writing. My words are nothing but a mix of nonsense. My hand won't do what I want it to do. My eyes are closing by themselves. I'm weak. What if Mom comes home now? Yuri? Yuri, I'm home. Come on, wake up. Yuri? Wake up! Why aren't you waking up? What's up? Wrong, Yuri! Mom? I'm sweating. Everything looks blurry around me. Mom, where are you? Are you home? Not a trace of Mom. I stumbled to get on my feet, walking around the room looking for her. I heard her voice, didn't I? I'm sure I did. Stop joking around. Stop joking. Where are you? Is this a surprise? It's a surprise, isn't it? The sound of this voice echoes in the house. I fall on my knees, staring blankly at the floor. Please. Tears rolled down my cheek. So she couldn't make it. What am I being sad for? In the back of my mind, I was expecting this. I slowly get up. Maybe I should call her. Maybe she's late. My papers and pencils still on the ground. I grab my phone on the coffee table. There's a text message. I open it. I won't be able to come. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Just a text message. Not even a call, not more than the few words. I drop my phone on the sofa, standing there looking at nothing. What am I feeling? It's not sadness. I think this is pure anger. Anger caused by a lie, caused by hope. Why make someone hope when you know definitely well how things will go? What's the point? I know what I'm feeling right now. This is wrong, but my mind's playing tricks on me. My breathing is heavy as I look in the kitchen. I left my knife there. No. Just like a waterfall, I have a clear idea of what I need to do, but it's chaos in my head. I'm angry, bothered, upset. I could calm down, but haven't I sworn? Haven't I told Siri I try to stop? I said try. Who wouldn't say no to such a wonderful feeling after being let down like that? I walk to the kitchen, still hesitating. What am I supposed to do? I grab the knife. The cold steel feels good in my palm. I feel a horrible chill go down my spine. After all, there's nothing wrong with it, right? If I do it one last time, I'll stop after this one, but considering the current circumstances, I'm allowed to do it to get a bit of relief. Yes, that's it. It's just that this one time I won't restart after that. I will restart after that. No matter how much I try to reassuring myself, it's like there's a silent voice telling me to stop in the back of my head. I take a minute to process everything I'm feeling. I need to slow down my breathing, focus. Why can't I bring myself to do it? Why am I scared? I don't want to break the promise I made to Suri. How would she react? How would I react if I was here at this exact moment? Just once. I'm sorry, Suri. Now or never. I can't hesitate anymore. Of course. This isn't enough. The feeling won't go away. Why won't it go away? This is supposed to be a relief. Why am I feeling so guilty instead? The knife drops on the floor. Blood is dripping everywhere, and I'm just standing there, mouth open, looking at this. At this act of pure madness. There's no other word to describe what I just did. Oh no. What have I done? What have I done? I raise my arm to look at it. My two hands are shaking uncontrollably. It isn't long before I finally burst into tears. Why does this work? Why doesn't it work? Why do I feel this way? Mom. Sorry, Natsuki Monica. FD, please relieve me of this feeling. I sit on the ground surrounded by my own blood. I lift my heart. It feels incredibly hot. The mix of tears and blood gives me some of nausea. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have. Is this why I'm alone? Is this end up like this? Why do all people love always end up leaving me behind? No, Mom, Natsuki and FD. He never even cared about me. Maybe if I had decided to be more outgoing, I would have done someone different. Shut up. I bury my face in my hands, smearing blood all over me. I don't care. I don't care how I look. I just want to make this feeling go away. This is an anger. This is fear. True fear of being left alone in the dark without anything to hold on to. I try to silence my thoughts, empty mind. Don't think about anything else. Silence. Waterfalls. Blood. Exhaustion. Sunset. Pain. Madness. Mom. Stop. Stop thinking about everything at once. Stop. Why am I always thinking about everything? Why can't I just be a normal person? Is this what it's hard to ignore your feelings? Sari can do it just fine. She knows how to be an amazing person despite her doubts. And here I am I suddenly feel extremely lightheaded. I feel my fists slightly relaxed. This is it. I'm calming down. This is it. The tip of my fingers feel hot. I can feel my breath slow and steady. What is this? There's a heart surface under my back. I slowly open my eyes to see a ceiling of my living room. I don't move. My arms are spread out on the floor. First thing I notice is how bloody everything is. My clothes and my hair are drenched with blood. I remember. Did I pass out after what I did? I moved to a sitting position trying to evaluate how much damage I've done to myself. One thing's for sure, I'm not feeling good. It hasn't failed this week. I feel incredibly good after cutting, but now it just doesn't work. I touched the dried blood on my clothes. How long have I been here? I glanced at the clock. It's noon already. Enough. Stop being such a child. You're worth more than this. My own voice echoes around me. I need to stop acting so childlike. I stumble to get back on my feet. I feel dizzy, but I manage to stand up. The knife is still on the floor in the puddle of dried blood. I have to clean everything, starting with myself. If I don't clean wounds, I'll end up getting really hurt, and this wasn't my goal. None of this was my goal. I've been stupid. I look down. I don't want to cry, but I'm feeling miserable. Why didn't it work? As I sigh, I slowly walk to the bathroom. The water dripping on the floor has red tint to it. It smells like metal and sweat. I stay a few minutes on the hot water, washing away the blood. My wounds slowly become visible on my arm. I stare at them before finally whispering to myself, not anymore. I wash myself before exiting the bathroom, my body completely clean. Is this enough? I'm being childish. I'm not going to let this happen again. Mom doesn't love me. Fine, it's alright. I'm used to it after all. Maybe the kind of behavior I'm just had is the reason behind her not visiting. If that's the case, then I'm going to change. I'll start spending more time with Siri after yesterday's outgoing. I'm sure the two of us can get along pretty well. I glance at the floor. There's still blood everywhere, and the knife isn't even secured. I bend over to grab it. I don't even like this one. I throw it into the bin. I don't want it to remind me of everything that happened this week. This means giving up the feeling I've had to when I do it, but it's sincere. I feel like it doesn't work. It seems like it doesn't work anymore, does it? To leave permanent scars. I think someone once told me to cherish my health. I will. I grab a spoon and start cleaning the blood off the ground. It smells weird. It's not displeasing, but it's odd. My entire body hurts, but I keep going. I want it all gone, no more. Before I know it, the floor is good as new. I sigh with relief throwing the sponge in the sink. I still have a lot of work today. I need to get everything ready for the festival. I wonder if he's going to have fun with Natsuki. I told Siri I'd leave those two be, but how can I not think about it? It's fine just in my head, right? So how do I start? I want to get started, but there's so many different things I could do first. What do I even need to make the atmosphere of the festival special? I can make some banners, decorations, or even signs. Or all of those is a great opportunity to show the club I can do something special too, but it's probably give me something to talk about with everyone I'm going to do in the Natsuki's area will like. I suddenly feel excited. My mind is already back to work, imagining all sorts of different designs. Where to start? I'm sure I have a lot of ideas, but none of them can be reality if I don't have any materials. I go to the supermarket to get a few supplies. It'll be a bit costly though. I guess I have to do some savings. It's a good occasion, but it's not. It's only happened once after all. I walk over to the office door. I left it unlocked last time I entered. Put my hand on the doorknob. I want to push the door. Somehow I feel incredibly anxious, like I did. I don't want to go into the room. This is my dad's office. It's a warm place. There's no need to be afraid, right? Deep down, I think I know why I don't want to enter. When I see all the knives, what will I do? I'll be able to walk past them without taking the time to admire them. Will I pick up one? I take a deep breath. I gently open the door. The room feels cold. I get a chill down my spine as I walk towards the desktop, looking behind me. So far, so good. I open the top drawer, opening under a few arms less to get a little money I've saved. I guess I'm buying too many books. That has always been one of my problems. After a quick check, it seems like I have enough money to get sufficient supplies to turn around. The shelf is here, waiting for me to admire it. All those shiny blades. My arm itches a little, and I feel my fist clench. No, I'm stronger than this. I shake my head and walk out of the office, breathing slowly. I did it. It feels stupid but to be anxious to a room, but I'm afraid. I've been doing things I'd never do this week. It wasn't a bad feeling, but I'm afraid of change. At least change that I can't control. I chuckle. I'm the one in control after all, of my life after all. I smile to myself as I put on my coat. The weather's good today as it was yesterday. I take a few steps to feel the light breeze on my face. This is a bit strange in a way. After all this pain in the morning, I get welcomed by a feeling piece of bliss. I walk down the steps leading to my front door to finally arrive on the street. There isn't anyone around. Most of the people who here are at the same school as I am, so they're most likely working on preparation for the festivals as well since this ago. Since today is Sunday, I suppose there will be many shops that are open. There should be one near the main street. The city's peaceful. There aren't any cars. It's a regular situation. I'll be feeling like this isn't normal. However, there it feels tight, unlike Friday when everything just felt wrong. After a few days and minutes of walking, I finally arrived at the shop I was looking for. It looks old, and most of the people will come here only buy alcohol, but I'll be able to find something useful in there, hopefully. I'm greeted by a lone person waiting at the counter. I quickly walk into one of the aisles, hiding from the stare. What does he want? I shake my head. I'm only here for some supplies. As I walk through one of the aisles, I tip a glass shard. I spot a few broken bottles on the shelf. God, don't they care enough to clean this up? It takes a good 5 minutes to find the correct shelf. Thankfully, it looks like there's everything I need here. I grab a shopping bag and start stuffing it with all kinds of supplies: paintbrushes, thick paper, and a craft knife. I save before dropping the craft knife into the bag. It doesn't matter, no need to be scared of it. I check the contents of my bag once again before finally paying. At the counter, the manager gives me a weird stare before giving me my supplies. I turn around without looking at him. I exit the shop as fast as I can. I sigh. Okay, I have everything now. I'm not going inside the shop ever again. I start to walk back home, hurrying a bit. Waking up anew wasn't a great idea, considering the amount of work I have to do. On my way back home, I find myself in a familiar street. I stop in the tracks, looking around me to remember where I am. That's right. I'm near Sherry's house. Maybe I can go see her and Monica, and they said they'd work together. Maybe I shouldn't. Those two have a lot of work, and I wouldn't want to bother them after all. I suddenly hear someone laugh. I know that voice. I turn my head to look at the house right next to me. It came from here. Suddenly it hits me. FT's house is next to Sherry's, right? So this voice just heard what Natsuki's. Those two must be having fun baking cupcakes together. I feel my hand clutch onto my shopping bag. I want to be having fun with FT too. I shake my head, trying to empty my mind. I'm going to be a good person from now on. It'll be just like Xavier, no more jealousy. I turn around and walk into my street as fast as I can, help me to forget what I just felt. I feel relieved as soon as I reach my house. I want to get to work, and I still have a poem to work on. These decorations aren't going to be made by themselves. Everything in my head, I just need to make good use of those on my hands. Alright then. My excited tone echoes through my house. I sit down at the table, putting all the slides on it. I'll start with the banner. I can see the design in my head, something lively but elegant, easy to read, something that'll catch the eye and make people wonder what our event is about. I take one of the big rolls of paper I just bought. It's a tad too big. I make it flat with one hand, while at a time. grabbing the craft knife with my other hand. I slowly cut through the paper as precisely as possible. The sound of the knife against the table is oddly satisfying. As soon as I'm done cutting the roll in half, I put the knife away. I prepare a big black paint brush. For such a banner, I think we should go with a specific kind of title. Free food, cupcakes and poems. Welcome to the literature club. Definitely not free food. But I don't know. Welcome to the literature club. Cupcakes and poems. Yeah, cupcakes and poems. I feel like this is a good composition. We both have a good food day going to share that will definitely got people's attention. I slowly now trying to visualize every little detail of the banner. I started tracing the letters on the blank paper, making it as clean as possible. However, I just can't get myself to get focused no matter how I try to dedicate myself to this banner. I always end up thinking about everything else. What are they doing? How's Siri doing? Is Monica helping her? Is Natsuki having fun? Is Mom feeling guilty? Is FD even thinking about me? She's stupid. I whisper to myself, this is stupid. I should be feeling excited for the festival just like I was this morning. Without noticing it, I've got the craft knife. I'm fiddling with it, spinning with it between my fingers. I let it drop to the floor as soon as I'm aware of what I'm doing. After a few seconds of silence, I chuckle. How strange to think I was feeling desperate for a knife just a few days ago. Something is definitely wrong with me. I started picking up the craft knife, putting it back onto the table. The more I think about it, the more I hate this day. Everything has been oscillating since this morning. Good feeling, bad feeling, good feeling, bad feeling. I feel like everything's just going on again and again and again, and like it never stops. Since this morning, I feel like everything I've been doing has been monotone. The fresh air felt good while I was outside, sure, but something just feels wrong now. Knowing myself, I'm sure I'll be able to saying the contrary in just a few hours. I'm too easily influenced by my surroundings. I glance at my phone. How long have I been thinking for? An hour has passed already. I haven't even finished my banner. I can't afford to lose any more time just by thinking about things I can't change. With the boost of determination, I finally decided to finish this banner. Done. The banner is finally done. My hands are covered in paint. I can't feel my fingers anymore, but the banner is done. I spread out in front of me. Letters are beautiful, clean, elegant, and readable. The little illustration I did on this side complete the entire banner perfectly. I smiled at myself. I'm proud of it. I still feel a little buttered, but seeing my finished piece makes me extremely proud. I did this alone. I didn't need anyone else. However, that now is not the time to rest. I need to work some more. The club is counting on me to create something great. I'll get some decoration ready. Posters are probably done by now, so what could I help with? As the thought flashed on my mind, I snapped my fingers. Origami. Oh, I haven't thought of that before. Origami is an amazing idea. It uses paper, which is good or stay sharp club, and it's beautiful to look at. It's done correctly. Seeing how much paper I still have, making origami shouldn't be a problem. My fingers hurt, but I'll manage. I get my phone looking for an easy origami guides. I've never been really talented at this, but better late than never. I can't do this. Do it. The surge of determination I feel like make some origamis gone. There are way too many torn papers in front of me on the table. I couldn't even do one properly. I'm frustrated but not angry. I made my banner after all. That is enough. It doesn't matter. I did my part, I guess. I get up to wash my hands at the sitting tract and I'll look at the paper slaughter I just did. At least this is over. I have to practice reading my poem. The one I read at the club last time was good. I'm sure I can do it. If I practice enough, it'll go fine, right? I opened my school bag, grabbed the same poem I had when we practiced. I read it a few times in my head, trying to imagine what kind of tone I should use, taking a deep breath. I take a deep breath, I have a try. I wandered. The words come out of my mouth. Imagining all these people looking at me, listening to the words I can't. Why do I have to do this? How I'd have to do this in the first place? I sit down on the couch trying as hard as I can to keep my composure. If I want to be a different person, I'm going to have to be better than that. No choice. Against the poem once again. I think I know how I can make it all a bit easier to practice. We get up from the couch, stuffing my poem into my bag. I put on and go and exit my house once again. This time, I don't stop in my surroundings. I have a very specific idea for what I want to do, and there's barely any time left in the day. This won't be worth anything if I'm not able to continue with my poem. I speed up a little bit. Alas, I finally arrived. I was afraid I wouldn't remember how to get there, but I somehow managed to find the way. The forest is welcoming as ever. The sound of leaves make it intensely relaxing. I walk a little slower as I get onto the old path. Everything around me is silent. It's like I can hear my own thoughts. I hope Monica won't mind me coming here. This is a secret place after all. But I'm convinced I'll be able to practice a little better if I'm in such a peaceful place. She won't be against it, would she? I recognize this place. It seems like I get lakes enough, but here alone feels different though. This feels like being completely alone, only surrounded by nature. Bothered me as it soothed me. Maybe I'm destined to be alone after all. Maybe the partial peace I'm feeling right now will turn into total bliss. Maybe I'll get used to doing everything alone. I'm not comfortable around anyone else besides my friends anyways. I sigh, still moving forward. There it is. The lake is exactly how it was on Friday. The clear water reflects the light on the sun, particularly blinding me as I emerge from the forest. As I sit down on the ground looking around me, it feels relaxing. I get my poem from my bag. This time I'll be able to read it. Okay, there will be people in front of me, but the others will be next to me, right? I'm not alone as long as I'm in the club. It doesn't matter if I'm alone, right? I sigh, focusing on the words I've written. Here it goes. I wander lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vales and hills. When all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden food duels beside the lake beneath the trees, fluttering, dancing in the breeze, continuous as the stars that shine and to on the Milky Way. They stretch in a never-ending line along the margin of the bay. 10,000 sigh as I glance, tossing their heads in springly dance. I stand there looking at the water, not saying a word before I finally reach. I'm done reading my poem. It wasn't even reading paper anymore. It's not that hard after all. The first step is always the hardest. I lay down looking at the sky. I need to take control of my life. Everything's fine, feeling out of place. Like the life I'm superficial and pointless. I've always been used to a slow and peaceful life until now. So many things have been happening lately. It's like I'm not myself anymore. FD. This present feeling inside me, I don't know how I ever have. In the end, I think Sherry gave me the answer I needed. I know what I'm feeling. I love him. It's written all over my face. It makes sense. How am I supposed to hide feelings I've never had before? What hurts more is how powerless I am in this situation. No matter what I do, it will end up being a dead end. So I'm going to stay loyal. I'm not to use dedication to our friendship. Even if she decides to let me go and give up on us, I'll respect her decision. I think I understand how love can change people. It changed me a little, didn't it? I would have said all these things if FD hadn't been there. Maybe I wouldn't have had so many serious and simple conversations with Monica Natsuki. Is it something to be thankful for, or should I be afraid of whom I'll become if I stay this way? Maybe, what about Mom? Would she take the time to listen to what I have to say? She didn't even have the time to come and see me, not even for my birthday. However, I can't make myself feel sad or angry anymore. This is how it is. Maybe if I win, or maybe if it was better this way, I can't change anymore about it. Longing the past is going to the future. That's how it works. If I keep going, I'll have to give up on all the bad things that ever happened. I'll see Mom once again. In the meantime, I'm going to get a better life. I'll become even better friends with Sierra. I'll fix everything with Natsuki. I'll get even closer to FD, even if it means just as a friend. And I'll teach Monica some of the writing techniques. I want to make sure my life is as enjoyable as it can be. I know I won't be able to leave my anxieties in the way people look at me behind, but surely if I keep working on myself, people will start to appreciate me more. This kind of positivity I'm lacking in my life. And I think I finally understood what it needs to done in order to reach a clear state of mind. I feel grateful for what I've done, and it doesn't matter to feel ashamed or embarrassed at times. As long as I'm proud of who stands to be by my side, I fuck in my life. I feel to myself as I breathe the fresh evening air. That little personal debate sure made me think differently. I sit up and try not to hurt my back as I do so. And I don't know how long I've stayed here, but I feel at ease now. But I'm ready to recitation of my poem. The first step would be problematic tomorrow, but I'll do it. If everyone else does it, I'll follow. I get up, putting everything back in my bag. I guess you should be heading home. It's already getting colder outside. It's weird that how sunny just an hour ago. Everything I can change pretty quickly. If you think about it, I speed up. I need to get home before it gets dark. I won't be able to start wondering what a young girl is doing. We will start wondering what a young girl is doing alone at this hour. I'm starting to feel more and more exhausted. I have no regrets though. This is outstanding. That was an amazing opportunity to think a little, and I think I've learned a lot of these things about myself. I freeze as I think of what I just said. The music was a little too loud. Oh no. Things about myself. Maybe this is what Natsuki learned about herself. Maybe she finally understood what she's feeling for FD. What do your best, Natsuki. As I enter my house, I notice how the living room has an orange tint to it. A sunset. It is already getting late. I want this day to end, but at the same time, I don't want it to. I want everyone to see tomorrow, but I don't want to perform. Being strong enough to do it doesn't mean I want to do it. I drop a bag on the floor and I decide to go into my room. I'm tired of always staying up in the same place. And the golden tint of the sun reaches my window too. The atmosphere here is different. In fact, the entire atmosphere in the house feels different now. It's funny to see how simple thoughts can change 1% of their surroundings. Sit on my bed looking out the window. The cherry blossoms are moving with the wind, creating a beautiful picture of the motion. I sigh and grab my cell phone. Monica here must be working on their poems, right? Maybe I could call Monica to know how everything went and let her know if I'll be poem working with. I hope that won't bother her. I cheerful, just like Sarah. I have to be cheerful. I dial her number. Yuri, hello, is everything alright? I take a deep breath. I'm definitely not the best when it comes to conversations over the phone. Oh yes, I'm fine. You're not saying anything right now, Yuri. Did you need something in particular? You saw Sarah today, didn't you? That's right. Oh, about that. Did everything go well at the end? I'm sorry you had to do it so much alone. I can still make the event. Come and help if you want. Everything went well. I made a banner. I think everyone will like it. I'll bring it to school tomorrow. What the poster looks like? Oh, they look really good. Sarah did a great job. We had even some extra time to write her poem for the festival. Really? What is it about? Don't be so curious, Sarah. You'll see in due time. I'll look forward to it then. And how was Sarah herself? It looked like she enjoyed herself outing yesterday, so I wonder if she's fine. Monica said was so quick I didn't even get to time to finish her sentence. And we had a friendly talk about some things. It looks like she's feeling much better now, though. She'll do great. The festival tomorrow, is that so? I can't wait to see her and the others. Today is going to be such a great day. I'm sure it will be. Somehow I can sense that Monica isn't being fully sincere. Something sounds off in her voice. Is everything alright, Monica? I'm sorry, it sounds weird, I know, but your voice sounds different than usual. Oh, that. Her voice suddenly goes back to her as if nothing happened. I'm taken back by her word. Sun tone, changed tone. I'm a little busy right now, trying to sort all things at once, just a normal present life, you know? But it's fine. I'll take care of everything, don't worry. Oh, I'm not worried at all. I suddenly remember why I'm calling her. Before I hang up, I have some news for your performance. Really, what kind of news? I know which poem I'm going to recite, and I think I'm ready to do it. How great, I'm proud of you, Yuri. Which one will you recite? I saw Monica's compliment. She's proud of me. I'll be the same poem as the one for Thursday, the one I tried to recite it again. I think I'll definitely do something acceptable with it. Sounds good to me. I really like the way you recited it. I'll put it into the pamphlet. I think I have a copy of it somewhere. There's no doubt you'll get everyone's attention. I say silent, but I don't want to get everyone's attention. We'll just do our best and see how it goes. That's the spirit. I glanced at the clock. Anyway, Charlie saw if I bothered you while you were busy. I'll see you tomorrow, Monica. Sure, goodbye. She hangs up. Goodbye. That sounded a little too harsh. I really hope it didn't bother her too much. I had to tell her what I was going to recite. I decided to walk back to the living room. This is getting late. I should probably eating a little. Considering how much I had lost this morning, it would be wise. I wouldn't want to pass out tomorrow in front of everyone. Not happening. I grab a few fruits in the kitchen. I walk back to the sofa in my usual sanctuary. I open my bag and take my book out. This time I'm definitely finished the story. I want to see how it ends. I don't want to look around me. I keep turning the pages again and again and again. I'm getting more absorbed in the story, occasionally eating. Every time I tell myself I stop reading, I end up reading even more, always more and more. We're gonna end it there. Or not. Finished. I finally finished the story I started this week. I'm not disappointed with the ending, though. It left the empty feeling, the kind of feeling I get when I get to finish a good story. My stomach feels completely full too. I ended up eating all the fruits I had left. Maybe I should start eating more healthier one day. I lay on my back, appreciating that you and I just had it. Soon past midnight. Today's the festival. Why can't I sleep? It makes my mind work way too much. I can't sleep. I just can't. What will happen today? Tomorrow? Who else is going to the festival with? Natsuki, I assume, but how did it go? Natsuki didn't even tell me about it. Not one call, not one text message. Like she doesn't really care at all. Like I don't exist. No matter the circumstance, I'll just act like story, positivity. The festival is going to be enjoyable. There will be food, fun activities, and friends will be there. After all, Natsuki will spend time with us. We'll spend time together. I feel my eyes closed as I imagine what the festival is going to be like. It's going to be fine. After all, there's no way that could go wrong. And that's where we're going to end it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. And, don't have much to say, but yeah. Have a good day. Big gay. Boom.